What? You donated the entire 5 million yuan demolition settlement. Not a single cent left for me. That's right. All 5 million. Your mom and I decided together. We donated it to the Hope Foundation. We wanted to do something meaningful. I look at him, and suddenly I laugh. Just last month I told him I wanted to buy a place in the capital. I was 200,000 short for the down payment. He said, "You're still young. Can't you just rent? Fine, it's your money. Then your retirement is your problem too." What do you mean by that? Starting today, we're done. My phone rings. Marcus, your dad says you want to cut ties with the family. That's right. How could you? Do you know how hard your parents worked to raise you? Your dad says you're upset because they donated the settlement. Aunt Carol, let me tell you something. I've been working in the capital for 8 years, 2,500 a month. I know, you're doing well. I've saved 50,000. That sounds fine, right? But a down payment in the capital is at least 200,000. I'm still 150,000 short. Last month I told Dad I wanted to buy a place. What did he say? What did he say? He said, "You're still young. Why do you need to buy a house? Can't you just rent?" Then he turned around and donated 5 million. Aunt Carol, I pay 600 a month in rent. 8 years. That's nearly 60,000 gone just in rent. I'm not against them doing good, but they won't put up 150,000 for me. But they turn around and give away 5 million. Try to understand your dad. He's had it hard too. I understand that. So I need him to understand me too. What do you mean you're 32? No house. My girlfriend of 3 years just broke up with me over this. They can play the role of generous donors all they want, but don't come to me about their retirement. Marcus, you can't do this. I hang up. My phone rings again. Marcus, your dad told me everything. How could you talk to your dad like that? He's your father. Then why didn't he think about me when he was supposed to be my father? What is that supposed to mean? Did something happen to you out there? Mom, do you remember when I was little? You were poor. We lived in that small house, freezing every winter. Yes, that's why we all hoped for the demolition payout. You said once that came through, life would get better. You said you'd buy me a place, help me start a life. Now the money came, and you gave it all away. Marcus, I understand. Then I need you to understand me too. What exactly are you trying to say? Starting today, I won't send you money. I won't come home for the holidays. I won't handle your retirement. That's my decision. Are you trying to kill us with anger? No, I just want to live like a human being. My phone rings again. It's Dad. I don't answer. He sends a text, says I think I'm too good for them now, that I don't need them anymore. I text back one line. Did you think about me when you donated that money? I sit in my rental staring at my phone. 32 years old, 50,000 in savings. No house, no car, girlfriend gone. Parents donated 5 million, and they call me selfish. Suddenly I find it funny. So funny I almost cry, but I don't. I open my phone. I search for rentals in the capital. Tomorrow I move, somewhere cheaper. Save 200 more every month. I'll earn that 150,000 myself. I don't need them. On moving day, Dad shows up. He stands downstairs, watching the moving truck. You're really leaving? Yes. Where are you going? None of your business. Marcus, how are we supposed to face the family after this? You get to hold your head up in front of the family? What about me? What's wrong with you? When my girlfriend broke up with me, she asked if my parents owned property. I said no. She asked why. What was I supposed to say? That my parents had 5 million but gave it all away? That was our money. We can do whatever we want with it. Right. And my money is mine to do with as I please. What do you mean? I'm done sending you monthly living expenses. Marcus, it's not that I won't. You don't need it. We both have pensions, 800 a month each. That's more than my rent. And another thing, don't you still have 100,000 in savings? How do you know that? Mom slipped up last time I was home. You donated 5 million and kept 100,000 hidden. That's for our retirement. And what about my down payment? Dad, I'm not stopping you from being charitable. But why does doing good have to cost me my future home? That money was never yours. Right, it's not mine, so your retirement isn't my responsibility. I get in the car. Dad stands there watching the car pull away. I don't look back. A few minutes later, Aunt Carol calls. Marcus, your dad called me. Yeah, he says you moved out and didn't even give them your new address. That's right. Isn't that going too far? Aunt Carol, let me ask you something. If my parents really needed money, why didn't they use that 100,000? What are you talking about? They have 100,000 in savings, but they wouldn't put any of it toward my place. Instead, they donated 5 million, then hid 100,000 away and called me selfish. Does that seem right to you? I'm not being disrespectful. I'm heartbroken. But your parents have had it hard too. I know, but so have I, Aunt Carol. I've been drifting through life in the capital for 8 years, saved up 50,000, and now I don't even have a girlfriend. But what about your parents? They have pensions, 100,000 in savings, a house. They're not going to starve. But I cut her off. I know what you're going to say, but I have my own life to live. The line goes dead. My new place is outside the 5th ring. 1 room, 400 a month, 200 cheaper than before. It's small, it's old, but it's mine. I stand on the balcony, looking out at the skyline. How many people in those towers are doing this alone? Just like me, no help from family, grinding it out every day. Then Dad's words come back to me. You're still young, can't you just rent? I smile, sure, but this time it's my choice, not something forced on me. A week later, Mom shows up. Aunt Carol is with her. Marcus, you're living here? It's so small. So run down, this is no place for a person to live. $400 a month, $200 less than my last place. You're living like this just out of spite? Not spite, I'm saving money. Saving for what? A house. Marcus, your mom came here to have a real conversation. There's nothing to talk about. My parents donated the money. Without consulting you, yes, but they meant well. Then why didn't they consult me? $5 million is not a small amount. It was their money. Right, their money. So I have no right to say anything. Then why do they get to demand I handle their retirement? Because they have no right to. Marcus, how can you say that? Why can't I? Their money is their business. Their retirement is apparently my business. That's not fair. You're their son. So what? Being a son means I have to put up with being guilt-tripped? Mom, let me ask you something. If I had $5 million right now and I donated every cent without giving you anything, what would you think? You'd call me unfilial, wouldn't you? That's different. How is it different? You can donate $5 million without giving me anything. But if I did the same to you, that would be wrong? We're your parents. Right, you're my parents. But that doesn't give you the right to ignore how I feel. When did we ever ignore you? Mom, I'm 32. Do you know what it feels like to be 32 with no home in this city? Last month I went on a blind date. The moment she heard I had no property, she left before we even finished eating. That's just her being shallow. It's not about her being shallow. The fact is, I have no house. But you have a job. You have income. $2,500 a month in the capital? That means nothing. $600 in rent. $500 for food. $300 for social obligations. If I'm lucky, I save $1,000 a month. That's $12,000 a year. It would take 15 years to save $200,000. I'd be 47. Would anyone even marry me then? Marcus, your parents didn't mean to hurt you. I know, but they made their choice. I'm making mine. What choice? No marriage, no retirement care. I live my own life. Marcus, you're going to be the death of us. I'm not trying to hurt you. You stopped looking out for me first. When did we ever stop looking out for you? Then why did doing good have to cost me my home? Mom, I'm not against you doing good, but you donated $5 million and kept another $100,000 hidden away. That's a deliberate choice. That's for our retirement. Then what about my house? Marcus, you two talk. I'll step out. Marcus, are you serious about all this? Yes, so you won't get married. Not necessarily. If someone is willing to build a life with me from scratch, I will. And your parents? You have pensions, savings, a house, you don't need me. But, Mom, you made a choice. Every choice has consequences. So do I. Do you hate us? No, I'm just disappointed. Disappointed in what? That you never really took me seriously. When I was little, you promised me a house once the settlement came through. Now the money's here, and you gave it all away. We wanted to do something meaningful. Meaningful? Helping your own son get a home, isn't that meaningful? Mom, please go, and don't come back. I mean it, I'm done being guilt-tripped. She leaves. Her silhouette looks so lonely. I close the door and sink to the floor. The room is silent. Only the sound of traffic outside. I look at this empty room and feel completely drained, but I have no regrets. Some things need to be said out loud. 2 weeks later, I hear my parents held an award ceremony back home. Aunt Carol tells me, your parents donated $5 million. The town gave them the Charity Model Citizen Award. Oh, you have nothing to say? Nothing. Did something good. Weren't you even a little happy? Because they wanted to do good or big dough? Exactly. The award is what they wanted, not real charity. How can you say that? Aunt Carol, if they truly wanted to do good, why didn't they donate anonymously? They made sure to call the local paper, had photos taken. That's not charity. That's buying a reputation. Marcus, that's too harsh, is it? Did they think about how harsh it was to me? Aunt Carol, let me ask you something. If my parents truly wanted to do good, why didn't they start with me? I'm their son. I'm out here grinding every day and trying to afford a home. They wouldn't help, but they'll help strangers. Because helping me doesn't come with a medal, right? Marcus, you're being too extreme. I'm not being extreme. I see them for who they really are. What they want isn't charity, it's ego. I hang up. My phone rings again. Unknown number. Hello? Is this Marcus Lee? Yes. I'm a reporter from Times Daily. I'm not available. I hang up. Of course. They didn't just call the local paper. They contacted the city media too. My phone rings again. This time it's Dad. Marcus, a reporter just called you, right? Yes. They want to interview you. Just play along. No, why not? Because I don't want to lie. What lie? They're just going to ask if you support your parents' donation. And I don't want to say I do. Dad, you want to be a generous man, fine, but leave me out of it. What kind of thing is that to say? An honest one. Your donation is your business, not mine. You're my son. Right. I'm your son. But did you think about me when you donated that money? Dad, if you want that Charity Model Citizen Award, that's your choice. But don't expect me to lie for you. If that reporter calls again, I'll tell them the truth. What truth? That you donated 5 million but wouldn't give your own son 150,000 for a house. That's the truth. Marcus, don't you dare. Why not? He hangs up. I set my phone down and get back to work. That afternoon, Aunt Carol calls again. Marcus, your dad called. He says you're planning to badmouth them to the reporter. It's not badmouthing, it's the truth. You're really going to do it? Yes. If you do this, how are your parents supposed to hold their heads up back home? Aunt Carol, did they think about how I hold my head up? I go on blind dates here in the capital, and the moment a woman hears I have no house, she's gone. How am I supposed to hold my head up? But you still can't what? Can't just say all that out loud. So I should just lie for them? Marcus, they're your parents. Right, they are. But that doesn't mean I have to support everything they do. Aunt Carol, you can take their side, that's fine, but don't expect me to go along. That evening, Dad calls again. Marcus, I told the reporter you were out of town. Interview's off. Okay, stay out of things like this from now on. You're the one who forced me to get involved. You dragged me into this, Dad. You want to be generous people, fine, but don't expect me to play along. Can't you just care about our reputation? Reputation? Who cared about my dignity when I was turned down on blind dates? You made your choice, and choices have consequences. You can't have the fame and the applause. Not from me. I hang up. My phone rings again. I don't even look at it. I power it off. I stand on the balcony, watching the city lights. The capital is beautiful at night. I think about when I was a kid, and Dad promised me a house once the settlement came. I believed him. I believed him for 20 years. Now I don't. A month later, there's a family gathering back home. Grandpa's birthday. Aunt Carol calls. Marcus, this is your grandpa's 80th birthday. It wouldn't look right if you didn't come. I know. So are you coming? Yes. Your parents will be there. I know, Aunt Carol. I'm going for Grandpa, not for them. I hang up and book a high-speed train ticket. Friday evening, I'm on my way home. Marcus is back. Yeah, heard you had a falling out with your parents. That's right. Why? I sit beside Grandpa and walk him through everything. He listens, then sighs. Your dad has always been about appearances. Even when he was young, he always needed to prove he was better than everyone else. So donating was his way of earning respect. And what about me? Marcus, your parents were wrong, yes, but you should try to understand them. They've had it hard. I understand, but so have I, Grandpa. I'm 32, no house, no car, girlfriend's gone. All I want now is to save up for my own place. Is that so wrong? It's not. Then why do they keep guilt-tripping me? That's just your dad's personality. Personality isn't an excuse. Grandpa looks at me. His eyes carry warmth and resignation. Marcus has grown up. I should have grown up sooner. The next day is the birthday banquet. Over 30 relatives fill 3 tables. Mom and Dad are there. They freeze when they see me. Marcus is here. I'm here for Grandpa's birthday, not for you. Their faces fall. The banquet begins. Toasts go around. When it's Dad's turn, he stands. Today is my father's 80th birthday. I raise a glass to him, and I have something to share. My wife and I recently donated our demolition settlement to the Hope Foundation. 5 million. We just wanted to do some good. Old Lee, what a heart you have. 5 million. The whole town is talking. They're calling you charity model citizens. You're too kind. We just wanted to do something good. Now that's a truly good person. Absolutely. People like that are rare these days. I sit in the corner watching all of this unfold. Aunt Carol nudges me. Marcus, your parents did something good. Aren't you happy? Aunt Carol, let me ask you something. If a person is generous to strangers, but treats his own son poorly, does that make him a good person? They donated 5 million but wouldn't give me 150,000 for a home. Is that goodness? My wife and I have always taught Marcus to be compassionate, to help others. Marcus, isn't that right? Everyone turns to look at me. I set down my chopsticks. I stand up. Dad, you're right, but I have a question. Go ahead. You say we should be compassionate, that we should help others. Then why won't you help me? You talk about helping others, but who counts as others? Stop making a scene. What scene? I'm stating facts. I smile. You donated 5 million, that's a fact. I need 150,000 for a home and you said no. That's also a fact. That was our money. Right, your money. So your retirement is your responsibility. What? Marcus wants to cut ties with his parents? Surely not. Marcus, shut your mouth. No, you want to be a generous man, fine. But don't ask me to perform in your show. You call yourself good, but you won't even take care of your own son. What kind of good person is that? Marcus, how could you say this to us? Did I say anything wrong? Did you ask me before you donated 5 million? That was our money. Right, your money. So everything I earn from now on is mine too. It has nothing to do with you. The room goes completely silent. I turn and walk to Grandpa. Grandpa, happy birthday. I place a red envelope in front of him. I turn and leave. Behind me, I hear Mom crying. I don't look back. I leave Grandpa's house and head straight back to the Capitol. Aunt Carol calls several times on the way. I don't answer. By the time I get home, it's 10 at night. I sit on the floor looking at this empty room. I said what I said at that birthday table. I don't regret a word. Some things have been locked inside for years. They needed to come out. My phone rings. It's Grandpa. Marcus, are you back in the Capitol? Yes, Grandpa. What you did today was right. Your parents were wrong. Donating is good, but you can't ignore your own son. Thank you, Grandpa. Your dad just called. He says you humiliated him in front of the family. I didn't humiliate him. I told the truth. I know. Your dad has always been like this. He can't stand hearing anything negative about himself. Then why didn't he think about my dignity when he did what he did? You're right. Grandpa is on your side, Marcus. Thank you, Grandpa. Get some rest. We hang up. I lie down on my bed. There's a crack in the ceiling, running left to right like a river. I think about the time Dad took me to the river when I was little. Marcus, once the settlement comes, I'll buy you a big house. I believed him. Now I don't. The next day, an unknown number calls. Hello? Is this Marcus Lee? Yes, I'm a friend of your father's. Heard there's some tension between you two. Your parents have had it hard. You need to understand them. Before he can finish, I hang up. An hour later, another call. Marcus, it's your third aunt. I hang up. At noon, Mom calls. Marcus, what you said at Grandpa's birthday banquet yesterday was way out of line. Out of line how? How could you say in front of everyone that we don't look after you? Because you don't. We raised you. How is that not looking after you? Raising a child and supporting an adult are two different things. Raising me was your obligation. Helping me buy a home is not. But donating that money was a choice, and choosing not to help me was also a choice. Mom, every choice has consequences. You can't play the role of generous donors and still expect me to cheer you on. Can't you just understand? I do, so I hope you'll understand me too. What do you mean? I won't be coming back. I won't be sending you money, and I won't be handling your retirement. That's my choice. Just like donating that money was yours. I hang up. That afternoon, Dad calls. Marcus, your mom told me everything. Are you serious about all this? Yes. If you do this, how are we supposed to live? You have pensions, savings, a house. You won't starve. But, Dad, you donated $5 million in the name of doing good. Did you think about the consequences? What consequences? The consequences losing your son. He goes silent. Which do you want? Your reputation or your son? You can't have both. Marcus, you can't do this. I already am. From today, we live our own lives. I hang up. My phone rings again. Aunt Carol. Marcus, your parents just called me. They're devastated. So, can't you just cut them some slack? Aunt Carol, I've been cutting them slack for 32 years. Growing up poor, I never asked for anything. I worked through college to pay my own expenses. I never asked them for a single cent. I know, you've always been responsible. After graduating, I grounded out in the capital and sent 300 home every single month. 8 years. That's 30,000 in total. Aunt Carol goes quiet. Now I need 150,000 for a home. They said no, but they donated $5 million. Aunt Carol, does any of that seem fair to you? So I'm done giving. This time, it's their turn. I hang up. That evening, I sit alone in my rental eating instant noodles. Outside, the Capitol glitters at night. Beautiful. And so lonely. You're so selfish. All you think about is money. Am I the selfish one? No, they're the selfish ones. All they care about is their reputation, while their son's future falls apart. That's the real selfishness. 2 months later, something happens back home. Grandpa calls to tell me. Hello? Grandpa, Marcus, your dad is in the hospital. What happened? They found diabetes. It's fairly serious. I see. Aren't you going to come? No. Marcus, he's still your father. Grandpa, he's sick. He has public health insurance, a pension, 100,000 in savings. He doesn't need it. If he truly does, he'll call. Grandpa says nothing. Grandpa, don't worry. They'll be fine. I hang up and get back to it. That evening, Mom calls. Marcus, your dad is in the hospital. Did you know? Yes. Grandpa told me. And you're not coming? No. Don't be so cold-hearted. Mom, he has health insurance, a pension, savings. He can afford the care. But he needs someone there with him. Aren't you there? I can't manage alone. Then hire a caregiver, $200 a day. That's not expensive. Mom, you donated $5 million. Spending a few thousand on a caregiver isn't too much to ask, is it? She has no answer. I have a job in the Capitol. I can't take time off. Handle it yourselves. Marcus, he's your father. I know. But when he was donating that money, did he think about the fact that I'm his son? I hang up. The next day, Aunt Carol calls again. Marcus, your dad is pretty sick. You're really not going to come? No. You're not afraid you'll regret this? No. Did they think about regret when they made their choice? Marcus, what will the family think of you? I don't care. I'm not living off their opinions. Aunt Carol, let me ask you something. How much does my dad's hospitalization cost? The doctor said around 5,000 total. He has insurance. How much does he actually pay out of pocket? A bit over 1,000. He has 100,000 in savings. He can't spare 1,000? Aunt Carol goes quiet. So it's not that he can't afford treatment. He just doesn't want to spend his own money. And if he won't spend his own money, why should I be the one to pay? Aunt Carol, I work hard for every cent I earn. Why are they generous when it comes to donating? But the moment money needs to be spent, they think of me. Marcus, you've changed. I haven't changed. I've just seen things clearly. That evening, Dad calls. Hello? Marcus, I'm in the hospital. Did you know? Yes. And you're not coming? No. I'm seriously ill. You have insurance, you have money, you're not going to die. Marcus, Dad, you have 100,000 in savings. Spending 1,000 on medical care shouldn't be hard. He goes silent. You didn't hesitate when you donated $5 million. Why is this different? Now that you actually need to spend money, you think of me. That's different. How is it different? It's all money. You were generous giving it away, but spending it on yourself feels painful. Dad, it's not that I won't pay for your care. It's that you genuinely don't need me to. But I cut him off. You have money. You have insurance. You have your wife. You have everything you need. I'm missing my son. Then why didn't you think about your son when you were giving that money away? Marcus, you made a choice. Choices have consequences. You chose your reputation, so don't expect to have your son. I hang up. My phone rings again. I don't even look at it. I power it off. A week later, Dad is discharged. Grandpa tells me, Marcus, your dad is out of the hospital. It cost $1,500. They used their savings. They didn't ask you for a thing. Isn't that how it should be? Marcus, are you really not going to forgive them? Grandpa, it's not about forgiveness. It's that they've never once admitted they were wrong. When he calls me now, it's not to apologize. It's to demand I come take care of him. Why should I? Grandpa says nothing. Grandpa, if they truly understood what they did wrong, they would apologize first, instead of acting like they have every right to demand I come home. You're right, but your dad is who he is. He won't back down. Fine, then he won't. I'm not backing down either. You two are exactly alike, both stubborn. Maybe. I hang up. I get back to work. That evening, a text from Dad. How can you be so cold-hearted? I text back. Did you think about me when you donated that money? He doesn't reply. The next day, Mom calls. Marcus, your dad is out of the hospital. I know. He's still very weak. He needs rest. Then let him rest. Are you really not going to come see him? No. Marcus, your dad was seriously ill this time. The doctor says he needs proper care. Then use that $100,000 in savings to take care of him. That's our retirement fund. Mom, she's only 58, not 80. $100,000 is enough to last until 80. And if $100,000 isn't enough, would $5 million have been? The $5 million you donated. Do you regret it now? Marcus, how can you be so cruel? I'm not cruel. You were just too generous back then. When you donated $5 million, did you think about this moment? We wanted to do good. Do good? Doing good means nothing if you can't take care of your own family first. Is that really doing good? Mom, I'm not saying don't be charitable, but before you give everything away, think about your own future. We have a future. We have a son. No, you don't have a son. You chose your reputation. That means no son. I hang up. That evening, Aunt Carol calls again. Marcus, your dad has been really down since he got out. He says you're too cold-hearted, that you won't even come to see him. Aunt Carol, his hospital bill was $1,500. I didn't pay a single cent of it. Isn't that clear enough? But what? He wants me to pay his bills, and he wants me to be grateful for it? Where in the world does that kind of deal exist? Marcus, your parents have had it hard. So have I. I've been drifting through the capital for 8 years, saved $50,000. My girlfriend is gone. Aunt Carol, do you know what I eat every day? What? The cheap place downstairs from my office. $1.50 a meal. Lunch only. Instant noodles at night. I earn $2,500 a month, $400 in rent, $300 for food, $200 for everything else. If I can save $1,500 a month, that's a good month, $18,000 a year. It would take 10 years just to save up $150,000 for a down payment. Marcus, you're working so hard. Yes, I am. But when my parents donated $5 million, did they once think about how hard I was working? So please stop trying to change my mind, Aunt Carol. I'm not going back. I hang up. My phone rings again. Unknown number. Hello? Is this Marcus Lee? Yes, I'm a reporter. The interview last time didn't happen. I have nothing to say about my parents, but your parents donated $5 million. That's a significant act of generosity. Yes, it is. But they also refused to give their own son $150,000 for a home. That's also a fact. If you want to do an interview, put that in the story too. I'm sorry? I said my parents donated $5 million but wouldn't give their son $150,000 for a down payment. If you want to interview me, that goes in the story. If you only want to write about what generous people they are, without writing about how they abandoned their son, then don't bother, because that's not the whole truth. I hang up. 3 months later, I hear my parents are sick again. This time, Mom has been diagnosed with high blood pressure. Aunt Carol tells me, Marcus, your mom is in the hospital too. Oh, you're still not going to come? No, Marcus, both your parents are sick. Can you really just leave them like this? Aunt Carol, they have money for medical care. They have each other. They don't need me. But if they truly need me, they should apologize first, not act like they're entitled to demand I come back. Aunt Carol goes quiet. Aunt Carol, let me ask you something. How much have my parents spent on medical bills so far? Your dad's last hospital stay was $1,500, and your mom's will probably be around the same. So about $3,000 total. That's right. They have $100,000 in savings. They can't spare $3,000. So it's not that they don't have the money. They just don't want to spend it. But they had no problem giving away $5 million? Marcus, your parents do regret things now. They regret? Regret what? Regret donating, or regret abandoning me. They regret donating so much. There it is. They regret giving too much money away, not abandoning me. Marcus, Aunt Carol, they have never once believed that ignoring me was wrong. They just think they donated too much, and now they're running short. So I won't forgive them, because they don't believe they did anything wrong. That evening, Mom calls. Marcus, I'm in the hospital. Did you know? Yes. And you're not coming? No. Your dad and I are both sick. Can't you come see us? You have money for treatment. You have each other. You don't need me. But we need our son with us. Then why didn't you